What is going on? What is going on? Ladies and gentlemen. So, boom bam. We're here, we're back. It's another live stream, back to back, Saturday. It's been, you know what? It's been a week of live streams. We had an unexpected live stream on Monday. Then we had one yesterday. And now we've got one today. Yeah. Looks like this week has been a treat of live streams. A lack of super chats. Shame when you owe. Shame when you owe. Just playing. So, with that being said, let's start off by giving a big massive shout out to every single person that is a member of the channel. Every single person that is a member of Patreon. And every single person that is a subscriber. If you dig what I'm saying. But with that being said, though, we're about to get into this live stream. But let me begin by just giving a shout out to the people that are in the live stream right now. Okay, come on now. Let's have a look. So we've got Darlene, Christina, Nisei, Vanessa, Deborah, Crystal, Mark, Naya, Social Flyer. Wait, sorry. Social Wolf Flower, Gigi, Lisa, Maureen, Brenda, Sawyer, Lilu, JJ, Topaz, Benita, Suzanne, Fanning, have a look here, Lori, Susan, Kaylin, Wendy. Okay. We've got it in now. These are the people that are here right now. Fantastic. But I can see we've only got 21 likes. I see we've got over 50 people in right now at this moment in time in the early stores. So so let's get some more likes going. Okay, let's go. 50 people, 50 likes. Let's match it. Let's match it. Don't play with me now. Don't play with your boy. Don't play with your boy. Right. Okay, let's stop wasting time and let's get into this live stream and see what the hell is happening this week on 90 Day Fiancé. If you dig what I'm saying. Okay. Queen Status, how you doing? Welcome to stream. Shandell, how are you doing? Welcome to stream as well. I see you there. Why do you look so happy, man? I'm always happy. I'm always happy. Always happy. I can only lick you once. Sorry. I mean, like, we all know you meant lick. Don't lie to us now. But let's get into it. I showed him. Let me skip the intro here, man. I don't do intros. I don't need previews. We did the preview yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So we don't need the intro. Okay.
The fact that I can't work right now, and I'm living in your father's house, and we are holding on to this secret. I'm just so worried this is going to piss him off so much. So it's just so heavy.
But like, we're not telling him before the wedding. It's just going to add more stress on them. They've already put a lot of money into our wedding. Like, I want them all to have a good time, and then we can tell them. So we'll be fine. You like that suit?
I love it.
I'm so worried we don't have your groomsmen's outfits.
Wow.
You ordered them from China.
So what I told you on the way coming here that they're already on the way is just lying now.
Ugh, God. Kobe and I have been trying to play it cool lately. But honestly, things have been super stressful, and there's definitely been a lot more bickering after we found out I was pregnant.
Who? I don't even know who your groomsmen are.
Me neither.
What's, two other guys, Pascal and Sam, are going to be coming over from Ohio. Okay. And then Temperature is already in town. He's lodging in his hotel, so I need to meet him and hang out with him tonight.
He's here.
I went to see who his friend is getting married to as well. I thought you were talking about the weather. What?
Wait, okay, stop. He's here right now? I thought we were doing wedding stuff tonight. Temperature is one of Kobe's closest friends who lives in Ohio, and now that the wedding is only a week away, there's a lot going on and it's pretty chaotic. So I'm a bit surprised that his friend showed up a couple days early.
How did he get his name Temperature? I'm just curious. Well, I don't know how he came up with that, but when I met him, everybody was calling him Temperature.
All right, go change. You have a date tonight, and I can go home and plan the wedding by myself.
Of course, man.
Of course, thanks, yeah.
Thank you, sir. I've been in Salina for over 2 months, and this is my first friend I'm seeing in America.
Just imagine, he's been there for 2 months and he's already got her pregnant again. He got pregnant within a week in China, got pregnant within two months in America.
Temperature is like a brother to me. There's so much going on in my mind right now. So this is something that I need. I'm not gonna lie to you. Thanks for showing up. I feel like, I'm home. Understand. I feel like I have a brother I can talk to. Oh, tell me, how do I do it? A brother? Yeah. Emily is such a wife man.
You know what, Laurie? That's a very good point. Like she would let Kobe do any wedding planning anyway. No, that is a very good point. You know what I mean? She just fussing for the sake of fussing. But we all know 100% she wouldn't do anything to allow him to plan jack shit anyway. Oh Lord, I'm dealing with a gaslighter. Come on now.
Material. But she has this nasty attitude of hers, like she always want to control everything. Yeah. She feels like it should always be like she's always right. Kobe, that's America, not how you understand. Yeah. Even where I live, Columbus, Ohio, I have been to so many families. Like, the men are living in the house as if they are the ladies. No. They have no say. That's madness. I came to the United States to the villa to process, and I've been here for 1 year and some months. Being here, I've noticed that that's the way they work, that's their own culture. Kobe needs to step up and like start controlling like the man, not the other way around. There's something bigger even than that. Something that is really.
Oh, wait. Hold on a minute. Let me just go back. I just need to make sure I heard him say what I think he said before I say what I want to say, because I gotta step in here.
But she has this nasty attitude of hers, like she always want to control everything. Yeah. She feels like it should always be like she's always right. Kobe, that's America, not how you understand. Yeah. Even where I live, Columbus, Ohio, I have been to so many families. Like, the men are living in the house as if they are the ladies. No. They have no say. That's madness. Right,
okay, so listen, I'm gonna say this now, right? So this guy, so the man that decides to name himself Temperature is telling me that in America, and to be honest with you, if we're looking at America and we're looking at the UK, coloration, the similarities are very much pretty much close. Same as Canada and even other European countries, okay? The cultures are pretty much close, right? So if he's telling Kobe right now that it's the culture in America for women to have their say and men to have no say, and these men are just living and being bossed around, then yo, I don't know what world he's been living in America, but the fact is this though, this tells me that he's obviously a submissive freaking fool. I called him a fool. He's a beta male, soy male. Listen, the matter of fact is, right, it doesn't matter where you are in this world, okay? You ain't telling me. You ain't telling me that I have no say. You know what I'm saying? The matter of fact is, I know for myself in particular, it's my way. It's not really your way. No, I'm joking. Listen. I'm someone I compromise very well. I'm very good at compromising. But this whole nonsense here, he's talking about that's the culture in America. It's not just her. All women in America have a say and men have no say. That's just a reflection on you. That's a reflection on your stupidity. The matter of fact is everybody has a say. Okay? If you're living in these states, if you're living in America, you're living in any first world country or any others, whatever, everybody has a say. So this guy, he has no clues. He's clued up. He's clued up. He's not clued up, he's clueless. Kobe, go find another friend. This Temperature guy doesn't even know his own freaking temperature at this point. Fool.
Nice. I came to the United States to the villa to process, and I've been here for 1 year and some months. Being here, I've noticed that that's the way they work, that's their own culture. Kobe needs to step up and like start controlling like the man, not the other way around. There's something bigger even than that. Something that is really like eating me up right now. Emily doesn't want me to tell anybody about the pregnancy. But Temperature is somebody I trust, so I need to relieve myself from this load that I've been carrying. My brother, she's pregnant.
Temperature is not the person to trust, he's an idiot.
Again. Kobe! Huh? I don't even have money. I'm not working. Yeah. We are living in our father's house. Yeah. So, it's just so much going on right now. Those two kids, they live in a city like this, and you're the only one, the only African, you don't have anybody to like be there for you. It won't be there. But Columbus, you have so many people there. Yeah. It's a good community, so many Africans. You can have so many. She's so strong-headed, so I don't think she would move so far from her parents. The moment you start giving her the rights to make decisions, just know you are signing your dead warrant. America will be the worst place to ever think of. Temperature is making a whole lot of sense in here. It's like I've been too dominant in our relationship. They awoken the African man spirit in me. I realized that I need to wake up. I need to be the man that I used to be. So I believe it's time for you to tell her you're the man. That is it.
Listen, unless he's got a good reason why he's called himself Temperature, I wouldn't trust no one called Temperature. That's just my opinion.
fazer isso, né?
Finally, after all the fighting and back and forth and arguing, Thais is gonna call her dad and tell him that we're getting married. I'm relieved because I plan on being with Thais forever, and that means I'm gonna be a part of her dad's family forever, and I want his respect. So I would have felt horrible if we ended up getting married without her dad even knowing. Do you want me to be there with you when you call him?
Não,
I haven't seen him in a while. You don't think it's gonna be a good idea?
não.
Use my
Eu
iPad.
acho que você vai atrapalhar, não ficar muito.
Well, maybe we can just try to call him together, and then if you want me to leave and give you guys some privacy, I'll go upstairs. All right. Well, I'm gonna grab my iPad.
Ok. Muito nervosa porque, meu Deus, é tipo, eu não tô pronta ainda, mas não acho que Beth entende que o que eu tô tentando fazer é o melhor pra nós dois, porque meu pai não gosta dele.
Okay.
O que vai fazer?
We're waiting for him to. Ah, okay, it's connected now. Oi, Carlos. Tudo bom aí? Sim, muito bom aqui.
Mas eu não gostaria de estar escondendo nada dele, mas eu não falei com ele, porque com certeza eu sei que se eu perguntar a ele, pela permissão dele, ele vai falar não. Enfim. Chega a hora, né?
Você não vai cumprir?
Não, tá frio demais ainda. E as minhas roupas não é adequada, né? Eu trouxe short, meus topper. Nós temos um negócio pra conversar com você. Né?
Você tem.
Você. Eu não posso. É porque a gente vai casar esse mês.
Para ela.
Já.
Porque para ela ficar aqui e solvista, nós temos 90 dias e para casar. Thais finally tells her dad that we're getting married, and all he says is já. And immediately I knew he wasn't happy. And so it's definitely really hard hearing that. Você quer eu sair? Você pode ir? Ok. Fala comigo, você precisa. I wanted to be there and explain my side of things and try to get my 2 cents across, but I realized, hey, this isn't my place, so I'm gonna go in the garage, I'm gonna grab a beer, and I'm just gonna let her handle this.
Então, pra mim é melhor pra mim casar agora, porque ou eu caso com ele e tenho o meu green card e eu posso viajar, ir no Brasil, voltar, poder trabalhar, fazer o que eu quiser, entendeu? Ou eu termino meu relacionamento com ele, volto pro Brasil e não vejo ele mais, entendeu? Você tá escutando, pai?
Quando você teve a audácia assim de ficar, ficou tanto tempo aí, e agora você vem me falar que vai casar?
Porque eu não sabia se eu ia querer casar com ele. Pra poder falar, entendeu?
Eu acho que eu ter falado mais no início. Acho que você não deve casar com esse americano aí, porque eu já não gostei muito dele, entendeu? Não fui muito pra cara dele. Foi o tempo que eu conheci ele.
Pois é, pai, mas eu vim pra cá pra isso. Dentro de 90 dias eu saber se eu quero casar com ele ou não.
Você conhece alguém?
Sim, já tem 2 anos que a gente tá junto. Já noivou tem 1 ano. Você não sabe, pai, nós noivamos em México. Esqueceu?
Ué, você... So she's telling him?
Yeah, she told him. I mean, I was there when she told him.
Would you just take off?
Well, I wanted them to talk about it. I wanted...
Whoa. Did Daddy-O not know? Did Daddy-O not know that they were engaged? That's what I want to know. I'm a bit taken back now. She's saying that you knew that he was engaged, but Daddy's acting like as if he did. Wow, okay. The plot thickens. The plot thickens.
them to kind of have their,
So you don't know how that conversation is going?
No. I can kind of hear her, but I can't hear her dad at all, so I don't know what's going on. His initial reaction was shock.
He's probably thinking you're the ass, and now you marry his daughter without his consent, without him knowing.
John the instigator. John the instigator. The way he's probably thinking that you're this or that, you're that, da. John the instigator. This guy's on a mission to break them up at any means necessary.
That's how I see it. But,
Yeah.
So, walk you down the aisle, or more punch you in the face?
What I wanted to say to him, I didn't get to say it, was how much. Yeah. I want him to know that.
Vai dar tempo pra você conhecer mais ele. Você vai ver que ela é uma pessoa boa.
Mas não tá no outro, tá, né? Às vezes é pra te conquistar.
Não, eu acho que não, pai.
Ser humano é complicado, ninguém pode cabeça de ninguém. E outra coisa, americanos trazem uma impressão minha pra gente, né? Eu não sei se tá tendo nos jornais, alguma coisa assim. Entendeu? Faz de tudo ali, vai ser um babão, um mozinho ali, eleição depois, é só casar.
Mas é boa pessoa, pai. Eu vou mostrar a você. Ele faz de tudo pra não querer.
Mas as pessoas não querem conquistar a gente, entendeu? Elas fazem de tudo. Casar, só vai quebrar a cara.
Parte minha concorda com meu pai, porque o jeito que o pai que vinha agindo, assim, se ficar controlando as coisas, tomar decisões por si próprio. Não foi esse homem que eu apaixonei no Brasil. Mudar do jeito dele.
Tantas pessoas boas. Mas queria voltar pro Brasil. Eu deixar isso pra você ir embora. Mas não é possível.
Parte dentro de mim, sim, pedir pra me voltar. Mas ao mesmo tempo, querer ficar... Nossa, foi muito difícil. Nesse momento eu não sei o que fazer.
The fact is, right, yeah, despite the fact that we know that these two are still together, and I think rumor has it that Thais might be pregnant as well, to be fair. I've heard that somewhere. Whether that's true or not, I don't know yet. I only heard it in a grapevine, so that's why I haven't made a video about it. But the fact is, we know that she doesn't leave him anyway, okay? But despite the fact that we know she doesn't leave him, she was never going to leave him in the first place, because the fact is, she's the kind of person who would not listen to her daddy. If she got on a flight to America anyway, despite her daddy's wishes, there's no way she was ever going to listen to her daddy, even if he said no anyway. She's been fully committed to get married to John. No. She's been fully committed to marrying Patrick regardless of anything. So to be fair, that whole scene, that whole conversation was pointless anyway. But then again, at the same time, though, this was to give Patrick some sort of comfort, which I understand. But the comfort he didn't get, because the way Dad reacted, he was like, oopsie daisy, okay, never mind. But yeah, let's get into the next part here. Okay, here we go.
You know what I mean?
I don't get people think so highly about John. He's the kind of person I would fight with. You know what though, for me personally, right, yeah, I don't know why people speak so highly about John, but I think it's because people have to like someone, you know? They just have to like someone. And to be fair, I'm not gonna lie, that's actually a really sad thing to do. Like, you don't have to like someone for the sake of having to like someone. You know what I'm saying? John, like, the matter of the fact is though, right, everybody that's saying that they like John or that kind of mumble jumble, the question is, would you be friends with John in real life? In fact, would you date John in real life? If John came up to you, would you say, hey, how you doing? No, you wouldn't. You'd be like, get away from me, creep. I like him because he's genuine. Don't miss me with that nonsense. No, don't miss me with that nonsense. I'm not one to tell people that you kind of like someone, right? But the fact is though, John is the kind of person that if he approaches you on the street, you're gonna say, nah, leave me alone. You know what I mean? If he comes in and says, hey babe, how you doing? You want me to buy you a drink? You'll be like, nah, I'm good. Don't lie to yourself. Don't be telling me stuff about genuine what? You know what? I love it when women say, but he's such a genuine guy. But would you date him though? No, you wouldn't. But would you be friends with him though? Would you really know? Would you? No, you really wouldn't know. Oh dear. Unless of course, who is it? Coyote's saying he reminds you of people from where I'm from. I mean, if he reminds you of people from where you're from and you're used to something like that, different conversation. Then fair enough. But the fact, hold a minute. John does speak some facts, but he's too intrusive and annoying. Do you know what the crazy thing is? The thing is, John doesn't actually speak facts on purpose. John is an instigator. He says things that, yes, people are thinking, but he's not saying them for the sake of trying to actually be helpful. He's saying them because he's trying to spite someone. He doesn't like that. He's trying to ruin the relationship. He's not looking out for Patrick. He's not doing these things because he's being nice. He's doing it because he just doesn't like her. He wants to do anything possible to get her away from him. And don't get me wrong, the reasons he has to not like her, I respect, to be fair. Because at the end of the day, not respect, no. I can understand why he doesn't like Thighs. I can understand that. But everything he's doing, exactly, thank you. He's definitely the same person that is saying that I like a person like John is the same person that just confirmed that John is a stirrer. Exactly. Don't tell me he's not one about he's genuine. He ain't genuine. He's one of them sly ones. It's just say, hey. Listen, genuine people do things for the greater good of being kind. All right, they don't just spit things out because they're trying to ruin someone. I'm saying. What's going on, Tammy? I haven't seen you in a minute. I hope you're good, Tammy. Okay, I haven't seen you on Patreon this week. Okay, I hope you're good though, okay, girl. And it's good to see you back here on YouTube too. Come on now, let's get on. I hope all is well. But let's get into this one, man. People telling me that they're like,
'Cause I feel so alive as it eats me inside. Listen.
Yeah, right. John acted going to be knocked out by Thais.
I want to go to this cafe.
What's that?
I want to go to this cafe that I found.
Well, I'm kind of working, swear.
I have been earning my ducats. Okay, I don't know what ducats are, but okay.
You mind taking like some time off from work to come with me? He said I want to talk home because.
So that's what I was getting at. So
upstairs.
it's a talk that you want to
I
do.
want to talk. I have consulted my lawyer back home about the prenup that Bella wants me to sign. I just want to know if the contract is fair when it comes to me as well.
I think there may be a few things that I thought were questionable.
Is this the type of contract that you would allow your daughter to sign?
I would not let you sign it.
My lawyer has reviewed the prenup and he told me that I should alter some of the things. So if I'm ever going to sign a prenup, it's going to be on conditions.
Thank you for the super chat, Tammy. Thank you for the super chat. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, okay? And we missed you too, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie to you, right? But I really want to skip this whole scene because we reacted to this scene yesterday. So for the people that don't know, obviously on Saturdays now, every other Saturday, okay, we will be doing a live stream, okay, doing a preview of what's to happen today. And we did actually check out this preview yesterday, to be fair with you, and of this scene. And this scene literally gives nothing to us. It's literally a repetition of their whole season. Prenup. It brings nothing to the table. Like, honestly, I just want to skip past it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay. Not gonna, you know what? I'm gonna let it play for a couple more seconds. But if I get to a point, I'm like, nah, I'm done with this scene because I've seen it and we've all seen it yesterday. I'm skipping it. And if you ain't seen it, then you need to start turning up on Saturdays. You know what I mean? Just turn up on Saturdays.
Work for me. Make money later, I guess. So we can talk.
Yeah,
Ready?
yeah.
One, anytime you hear the word, let's have a talk, that's usually not a good thing. And two, the wedding is, just a few weeks away. Parking space right up front. And so I don't think there's anything else we need to talk about.
I think I'll have to remove this jacket because I don't want to be burning up with all the heat. I had a conversation with my attorney, Fareed.
Fareed.
Yes. A very knowledgeable man back home. Also a personal family friend.
So he has your best interest?
Like I trusted you, but at the same time I was looking out for myself.
Yeah, I'm 100% fine with that. I mean, you know me. You know what I'm about, what I've done for you. And I think that my track record could have spoke for itself and related to like how you reacted to it.
But I realized with this, and I don't know it's your American culture, you guys are business oriented. You love love, but you put business first. Like for me, when I first came here, I was loving from a storybook. Like for me, it was like a storybook love, Cinderella love.
That never exists. If I don't mean to cut you off, but the Cinderella stuff is not real, right? That's infatuation, and that's not love. True love is built, and it's built over time. And you gotta be smart too, though. You know what I mean?
Wait. If true love is built over time, then why are you getting married to your third wife? I believe this is now. She's either the third or fourth wife is going to get married to. So what I want to know is, if you're waiting for your true love, if you're saying true love takes time, which I'm not disagreeing with, I'm not disagreeing with that because, each is of their own, then why are you going to marry someone that you know that you don't truly love just yet? So he talks about prenup to protect himself. He talks about being single for a certain amount of time because he couldn't get into a relationship because he couldn't, because he just needs his own time. So he finally found that woman. She's now come to the States and all of a sudden, oh, guess what though? True love takes time. So why in the bumper clock did I move from Trinidad to America if we're not having a relationship then? If you don't truly love me, then why am I here? Why are we getting married? This whole thing's pointless. Oh yeah. The fact that she has said nothing to that comment says it all. She is a gold digger. She's a gold digger. It's very simple. How did she come in here? How does he say that to you? He just told he doesn't love you. He just told that he's not in love with you. Maybe he has a smidge of love for you, but he's not in love with you. That's what he just flat out just said. And that's why he's getting a prenup. He wants a prenup because he's not in love with you. Process that. Listen to that again. He's fully just said that I want a prenup but I don't fully love you, so therefore I don't fully trust you.
You know what I'm about, what I've done for you. And I think that my track record could have spoke for itself and related to like how you reacted to it.
But I realized with this, and I don't know it's your American culture, you guys are business oriented. You love love, but you put business first. Like for me, when I first came here, I was loving from a storybook. Like for me, it was like a storybook love, Cinderella love.
That never exists. if I don't mean to cut you off, but the Cinderella stuff is not real, right? That's infatuation. And that's not love. True love is built, and it's built over time. But you gotta be.
Man fully said that the love that you thought we had never existed on my side. I didn't love you the way you thought I loved you. You love me, but you thought I loved you the same. No. Baby girl, you don't understand. It takes time with me, you see. I don't know why I brought you to the States, but yeah. We are getting a prenup because I don't know if I love you yet. We are getting a prenup, so if I decide to divorce you because I realized that I was unable to fall in love with you, well then, man's a dick. Anyway, Susanna, thank you so much for the super chat, okay? Happy Sunday, everyone. Happy Sunday, how you doing? All the way from Canada, I see. Shout out to you peeps in the Canada. Which part of Canada are you from, Susanna? Let me know. Where is it? Toronto, Vancouver, Saskatchewan? Like, where you at? Come on now. You know what I'm saying? You think I don't know a little bit about Canada now? I know very little. Anyway, let's continue. Calgary.
Smart too, though. You know what I mean?
Montreal. Let me not forget one of the French sides now. Don't get upset.
He did mention this. He was like, the contract 100% protects Bilal. Because I asked him, I was like, you think I should put in something in the prenup concerning having children at a certain time, as well as assisting me to start my business in KC? He was just like, yeah, because this contract 100% protects Bilal, so you could get, if you want to protect you if anything should happen. But he also said that I have to be clear when it comes to that. He was like, if Bilal is going to assist you in getting your business started here, you have to be clear that what you own stays with you. That money is my money, and if something should happen to us, it's that you cannot fight me for that. That's mine. So he was being very clear on that.
Even though we are establishing that after we get married?
Of course, we're going to have to do business together. We're going to have joint stuff. But when it comes to my brand, my yoga, I want to look at it as my real estate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
So my yoga is like my real estate.
Yeah.
See how your real estate, your company is yours, your children? I'm going to have that for me.
I get it. What I was just adding on to what you were saying, though, is that the reason why my real estate is my real estate is because I built it. Whereas, let's say, you're looking for help coming from me, all those different things, which I'm 100% willing to do that.
Listen, if the shoes were on the other foot, and I see you having your brand and having your life in a whole different country, and I'm seeing you leaving behind your source of income to make a life across here for me, hell yeah, I will help you.
Okay. What I'm saying is, if things did not work out, like meaning that if you help somebody, me in this case, and I did very successful and well, the equivalent is the same as saying that no matter what I build, or there's a couple $1,000 or a couple $1 million or even $1 billion worth of real estate, that all of that would be me. Even though you have me built it, it's all mine, and you get none of it. That's what I'm just saying. That's an example of what you're literally asking me.
The prenup is one-sided. So if Bilal says, I have to sign a prenup, there are certain things that I want. He has to set up my business here in Kansas City, and it just belongs to me.
The side is Ontario, close to Toronto. Yes, Ontario, Cardi. Come on now. The craziest thing is though, is that once they move away from the prenup conversation, then this conversation is going to be back to the babies. Their whole storyline is the most predictable one of just the season. It's actually quite tragically sad. Tragically sad. Is it just me, or does anyone realize that he has not saved for her? Wait, is it just me, or does anyone realize that he has not saved for her for anything this entire season? She takes care of his home and his kids. I have not heard one thank you. Oh, Bilal doesn't know how to say thank you. Did you not know that?
I gave up so much to come here. I'm prepared to walk away if he doesn't see it the way I do.
Okay, well, walk away, Jerry. Walk away then. Walk away. Yeah, you walk away. Wait for you to walk away, Jerry. Okay, well, bye-bye now. Let's move into Mohammed's madness.
I was really mad and upset last night.
Can we have a better day than yesterday?
I also...
Mohammed and I had an argument, and he told me basically he was going to find a new sponsor because he didn't feel like I was getting the paperwork done on a timely basis in his eyes, and it hurts my feelings that Mohammed doesn't really care how much the ceremony means to me. I hope that this is not a pattern I do it. It wasn't intentional to delay the wedding. I understand.
Yeah.
You were mad, but I didn't do it on purpose. It's out of my control.
I was upset because
It hurts my feelings that Mohammed doesn't really care how much the ceremony means to me. I hope that this is not a pattern I do it. You know, it wasn't intentional to delay the wedding. I understand. You were mad, but I didn't do it on purpose. Like, it's, you know, like, it's out of my control.
She understands he was mad and he didn't do it on purpose. It was out of his control. So Mohammed telling you that he doesn't care about you wanting your stupid wedding. That's pretty much how he said it. So he says that he doesn't care about what you want. He only cares about what he wants. And you want to sit here and tell every single one of us, oh, but it's okay though. You didn't mean it. You was just upset and mad. The guy fully told you he's going to go and get another sponsor. And you're still going to stick around. I hate to say it, but yo, can we bring back her Karens, please? Can we please bring back her friends? The friends that she had at the very beginning of the season who were speaking the madness. Can we bring them back, please? We need them back right now, yeah, so they can slap some sense into her. What in the rumba blood da bala class is this? Right, desperate times.
I was upset because I think that we could do it earlier and we have time and we're not stressed.
I understand he feels like he's put his life on hold and that's been such a big sacrifice to him. And plus, we waited 2 years to be together and I don't want to give up on each other. I just never want to look in your eyes and see like that much anger that you had yesterday. It was awful.
Okay. I'm sorry.
I would give a chance, but after the third time you are, listen, I ain't giving no second chance. You come to me and you tell me that you're gonna go find someone else so you can stay in America. Why the hell am I gonna give you a second chance and the third one? I'm out. Get out of my house, man. What kind of nonsense is this? What exactly has he sacrificed other than his home? Exactly. He wasn't working when he was home, when he was in Egypt anyway, allegedly. So the fact that he wasn't working, he was living off his mum anyway. He did nothing there. And now he's come to the States. That's all he sacrificed. All he sacrificed was his mum looking after him. To him coming here and look after her. This is some BS.
Hi. Sarah, how are you? Good. I think this is all she is. Hey. Hi. Okay, well, hello. So just take off your top. You can leave your pants on if you
Eve's friends. Yes. Tell her.
want. Get under the sheet. This is for your knees. Okay?
Okay, girl.
All right.
Anytime I have an issue with my body, I come and see my dear friend Eve. And it's just a nice time to catch up, especially in the midst of her wedding planning.
Okay. Hey.
Slap some sense into her.
We'll do some cupping up through here. Is that all right?
I want to hear your friend tell you what's good. Come on.
Is it bad that I want to make section jokes?
Yeah. So we'll do 2 because we'll go over here. So that's like 2 bumps. Is that okay? It's not too tight.
What's going on with the wedding? Did you go check out the venue?
Yes, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Am I... excuse me? Hold up. Let's stop for a second. Let me read this comment out here. What in the rock? Okay. Lovely Rita says, sorry to say this, but. She says, sorry to say this, not. She's already been sarcastic. Somebody's got jokes. Sorry to say this, not. But this guy wants to get a job. He wants to work. Her and their wedding is not as important culturally as him working and sending money home. Oh, you got me all the way screwed up. You've missed the whole situation, but you want to be sarcastic, right? By saying, sorry to say this, not. Okay, Miss Sarcasm. The thing that you have misunderstood in the situation, right, It's not, the issue is not the fact that he wants to get a job so he can send home money to his family or whoever. The issue is how he has conducted himself. It is how he has spoken to Eve. He flat out told her, I don't care about your dreams. I have my own dreams. If you don't give me a wedding now, I will go and find someone else. So hold on a minute. So in what culture do you culturally say to someone, hey, guess what? You're not going to give me what I want, so bye-bye, I'm going to go to someone else. You can't make sense out of stupidity. The fact that you wrote that with pure confidence is concerning. I worry for you. I don't pray, but hopefully someone will pray for you. You said that with such you've missed the whole plot. You think this has anything to do with him wanting to work and him wanting to send money to home? No, it's about him being a disrespectful piece of freaking Oh my God! Coming in all. Are you okay? Do you need help? Completely missed it. Completely. It's just the way you came with the confidence as well. The confidence behind that. You're funny. Anyway, and you're literally saying that it's okay for someone to be used and someone to be disrespected on national TV. Really? Let's carry on.
Did he like it? I hope he was excited. I don't know if it was like overwhelming for him. Was he just all quiet? A little, but one thing I was really hurt by is that like he was getting upset because he didn't think that I was taking it seriously as far as like getting things accomplished. And I'm like, it's not my fault. Like things canceled. I had to reschedule. And he like freaked out and told me that he was gonna get another sponsor. What? I'm like, I'm the petitioner. Like you can't just. I am his sponsor.
But I know. But that's mean.
It was super mean,
and that just like makes you seem like you're replaceable, and he could just pick someone else to just like marry him.
There you go. The friend gets it. The friend say that again. Say it again, please. Let them know. Let them know. Okay, there's someone here in the chat who doesn't understand the let them know.
And told me that he was gonna get another sponsor.
What?
I'm like, I'm the petitioner. Like you can't just. I am his sponsor.
But I know. But that's mean.
It was super mean,
and that just like makes you seem like you're replaceable, and he could just pick someone else to just like marry him.
You know,
but hold on, I just like, first off, sir, if it takes the full 90 days to find out if he's like a jackass, that's important to fully like have, you know what I mean?
I mean, I know, sometimes when we get pissed off, we say certain things that we don't mean. It still feels kind of raw. I feel like I'm still kind of hurt by that.
I'm telling you this now, if you have a conversation with someone, right, okay, and in the heat of argument, if someone says something to you that is horrible, okay, if someone says something to you in the heat of a moment, okay, right, understand this, what they said to you, they've always wanted to say that. They have always wanted to say that. You should never forgive someone for saying something to you just because they said in heat argument. That makes no sense. No. I don't do that. If you insult me when you're angry, you insult me when you're toxic, then clearly you've been thinking it the whole time. And you know what? You can apologize all you want, but I'm out here. Because that's clearly how you generally feel. Because why else would you say it? If you never had anything negative to say about me, then you wouldn't say it in general. I will not tolerate any excuse. I'm done with that. I'm ouch. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's get into it.
But he did apologize, and I'm trying to be understanding more about his feelings.
I'm glad that you guys talked about it, and you guys are in a better spot. But that's a crazy thing to say before you guys get married.
Well yeah, I agree.
No, I like that one. Izzy Stardust. I like that comment. Izzy Stardust says, an angry mind says the secret thoughts. Exactly.
I agree, but he does have a very amazing, kind soul and heart. Darren accepts him, so.
I mean, listen, wherever this amazing, kind soul and heart is, can you please let us know where it is so we can find it? Because I haven't seen it.
That's a crazy thing to say before you guys get married.
Well yeah, I agree. No, I agree, but he does have a very amazing, kind soul and heart. Darren accepts him, so I just want everybody else for him to see you guys in that light.
I can always tell when someone's new to my channel or hasn't been around for a duration of the season. So Panma said, moving mad, you need to start placing some blame on these women. You let them off too easily. The irony is that if you've been a part of the journey so far of this 90-day season in general or any other thing, you will notice that I always will play devil advocate on both sides. Everybody knows that at the very beginning, I was going in on Eve. Now it's Mohammed. You see what I'm saying? Everybody knows at the beginning, I was going in on, what's her name again? On Emily. Now I gave it to Kobe. You see what I'm saying? Okay. I give it tick for tack. Tick for tack. Okay. I do no bias. You know what I'm saying? Okay. End of the day, I do it based on the situation. You see what I'm saying? Okay. Don't worry. It's okay though. It's okay though. Trust me. I don't take it easy on nobody. Everybody gets exposed. Nobody.
To see that in his heart and light too. Okay, well, does he want to see us again? What does he have to say? What do you have to say about it, Eve? I would like you all to get together again. And for the love of me, I would appreciate that because I do not want people to be... Who does he hate the most? Tell me. I won't tell him. Tell me.
The initial meeting of the squad didn't go over that well with Mohammed. I think there was a lot of cultural shock for him.
We have some questions for you. Is it okay with me?
You can ask me anything.
Have you ever had sex with any other women? How did you know what to do then? If you've never, no, really, like, have you ever watched porn?
I'm very curious why you're judging me. You can't hide it, actually. You know, like, I see in your eyes everything.
And we see in your eyes too.
If Mohammed can't get along with the squad before the wedding, it's going to be difficult because I'm not willing to lose my friends. So that will be an issue that could be detrimental to our relationship if they don't get along.
The veil is amazing.
Yeah, maybe.
Harry, you're a bride.
The 90 days are
Here comes the couple of the season.
almost up, and I'm just feeling really anxious. There's no way to extend the K1 visa, so we need to have a wedding in place. So we're buying time preparing for the wedding, while also trying to decide if we're going to get married or if we're going to go our separate ways.
The veil is amazing.
Yeah, maybe. I like it.
Harry, you're a bride.
I really wish that you would come to the wedding. You know, you're my best friend. And is there any way you could maybe delay your flight by a day or something?
I'm very sorry. I really wanted to go, but I don't think that is possible.
I understand. This is the chuppah.
What does he have to say? What does he have to say about it, Eve?
I would like you all to get together again. And for the love of me, I would appreciate that because I do not want people to be...
Okay. I didn't know this happened in this one. Come on
Who
now.
does he hate the most? Tell me. I won't tell him. Tell me.
The initial meeting of the squad didn't go over that well with Mohammed. I think there was a lot of cultural shock for him.
We have some questions for you. Is it okay with me?
You can ask me anything.
Have you?
If Mohammed can't get along with the squad before the wedding, it's going to be difficult because I'm not willing to... I like it.
Terrible recording.
Harry, you're a bride.
I really wish that you would come to the wedding. You know, you're my best friend. And is there any way you could maybe delay your flight by a day or something?
I'm very sorry. I really wanted to go, but I don't think that is possible.
I understand. On the top, we have the scarf from your grandmother, and we also have the representative scarf from Ethiopia. To be honest, it's like we're going through the motions to plan this wedding, but in the back of my head, I'm not sure that we're going to even get married.
I'm doing for Avi's plan for wedding, but I'm not sure just the wedding is happening for now because still me and I we still fighting. Me and Ari is very like completely different people. Like, and I'm Ari like he's a man in the middle living us. We will say that like that means like sky and earth. So that's kind of like problem in Ari sometimes because like her culture, my culture, her religion, my religion. I love this relationship. I'm working on it. I don't want to give up, but I'm not sure just Ari she will be marrying me. If you're not married for 90 days, of course I will go back my country. Just, but I don't want to lose Avi. Already I lost my mom and dad and then my first son. I don't want it happening again. If I lose my son, it's so painful for me. Avi, come, let me show you.
The biggest scam artist of them all. I don't care what anybody says. This guy right here is the biggest scam artist of them all. But then again, I made a video about it, didn't I? Yeah, I did, didn't I? Yeah, I did, yeah. Biggest scam of them all. You're being sarcastic. Melissa, don't, hey, I know you don't mean that. I know you don't mean that. I know you don't mean that. Say that Benny is a great father. To who? To who?
Come on. Let me see. No.
Do you know what? It's funny though because what's it called? You just what is it called? Adrian said, since the very beginning, Ari is always stressed, never sure about anything. Negative Nelly, I can't. To be fair though, you gotta understand though why is she always stressed though. All I'm saying is that this guy here, this scammer here, had a woman in America once upon a time, and then all of a sudden she flee the scene with the child and everything and nowhere to be seen. A woman doesn't do that for no reason. Ari's been trying to find out why, been unable to. Ari's been unhappy since the day she's been with this guy. Why? Because he's a problem. He's a problem.
You want to just look, you want to put on? Just let me see. Let me see. Look up. Yeah, Dad, he did a good job. Come on, high five. Kiss me, come on. Oh my God.
Honestly, I feel defeated because since we've been in the US,
he doesn't provide financially. He's a cheater, but he seems to love Avi. Oh, does he now? What about his first kid? I'm not saying he doesn't love his son, but all I'm saying is that he's the kind of person that would easily drop his own child to go follow his own dreams. That's just my opinion. Yeah.
so we haven't really made that progress in fixing the issues in our relationship. I thought that if Vinny saw where I come from, he would be able to understand me better, but I feel like we've gotten more distance since we moved to the US. On one hand, I love Vinny, but love is not enough, and there's a lot of pressure to make the right decision.
You know what though? That is a very good point. But Ari knew all of this. She chose to sleep with him and have a baby. Now they don't know each other. That is a very good point though. Obviously Ari has a part to play. Of course she does. She has chosen to stay miserable basically. That is it in a nutshell. She chose to stay miserable. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't liked the stream at this moment in time, please make sure you hit that like button. Come on now, don't be shy. The like button isn't going to hurt you, okay? Of course, if you're a new viewer and you're obviously still here watching, come on now, no brainer, hit that subscribe button, okay? Yesterday, I believe we finally hit 30k subscribe, which is absolutely phenomenal. I guess the next road now is 40k, you know what I mean? So let's make sure we're subscribing, make sure we're sharing the live stream, sharing all the videos, okay, guys? Come on now, okay? Let's get the videos out here. And let's see if we can get to that 40k. What month are we in right now? July. Hopefully we can get to 40k maybe by, I don't know, September? I don't know. But either way, let's do it. You know what I mean, okay? 100k is next. I mean, listen, that's probably next year. I'll probably get 100k this time next year. But either way, 40k by September. I think that's doable. That's doable. But hey, that can only happen with every single one of you sharing every single live stream we do, every single video that we upload. Share, do the whole shebang. Come on now, let's not mess about. Come on. Remember, comments and likes help the videos get recommended onto YouTube. Remember that.
Who's old? Is that the mommy? Mommy.
Hi, Abby.
Oh, what's a bit good? Yeah.
Okay, which color do you like?
Which one you like? You like
that one? I like that one too, actually. Wow.
Yeah, good job.
High five.
High five for mommy.
High five? Okay, what if I wear it?
Oh, look. See?
No? Oh, it's yours? Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Seeing Avi and Vinny together, like, they have an amazing bond. Vinny's such a great dad. And it just reminds me of what's important to me. Avi brought Vinny and I together, and
I'm just gonna say it anyway, but you know when you see boring couples, I'm gonna lie to you, I just sit and I say to myself, their sex must be freaking dire. Ari probably just lays there.
Avi is really like the biggest reason that Vinny and I decided to overcome such difficult problems in the relationship. Like, we both, I think what we both want the most, what Vinny and I both want the most is to see Avi happy. But thinking that this could be one of the last times that I see them together if we don't get married, it's like, really makes me realize that I want to keep my family together. That's what's important to me. Avi?
So let me get it straight. So Ari is going to marry Vinny just so the family can stay together. Eve is going to marry Mohammed just because her son likes Mohammed. Yeah. Emily and Kobe are basically getting married because they've now got 2 kids together. Yeah, okay, cool. So we're getting married for the purposes of keeping the family. an unstable, unhappy family. Right. Like that is the best choice for your kids. Having an unhappy household. Okay. Mm-hmm.
I know you love those bow ties, but these pants are going to look so cute on you at our wedding. Oh. What do you think? You know, I don't know, like we've been together a long time now, you know, and I know that we always fight, but we always love each other.
I know, I know we fight so many times, but I'm trying the best, you know, just save this family, you know. You give me Avi.
Do you know what though? Ari and John would be a good match. I just realized it's only because they both got the same twang. That same Boston kind of twang. I think they'd just be an interesting couple, to be honest with you. I think John would do a good job keeping Ari on her toes. You know what I mean? Okay, keeping her going. That's probably why she wouldn't go with someone like that, because he would keep on her toes. But that's the couple there. I reckon John could probably bring some life to Ari's life, because Benny definitely doesn't bring no freaking life to her life. That's for sure, man. You know what I mean?
And then you are the one who make me happy. You are the one who make me bring back my smile, you know?
Oh, I love you too. He's happy we're getting married. That's why you did that.
Yeah, that's what he wants.
Like, I never really thought I cared that much about having my own family, but now that I have my own family, I have the best family. You know, you guys are the best. I'm always a pretty logical person, so sometimes I think, like, Benny and I are so different, and we've had so many problems, so many issues with communication, because our spirits are really different. But I think one of the reasons that we have such a happy baby is because this father is always making him laugh, and he sees the world in a positive way. If Benny disappeared from Avi's life, like, all of a sudden, things would be very quiet and very dark. You are a light for me, Avi.
Thank you.
I love you.
What? Okay.
I'm sorry, but did she just tell him that I love you and he said nothing back? I'm fully convinced she just said I love you and he said nothing back.
All of a sudden, things would be very quiet and very dark. You are a light for me, Avi.
Thank you.
I love you.
What?
She fully just told him, I love you. And man said nothing back. Ah, tragic. I don't know what's worse. Telling someone that I love you and them saying thank you, or telling someone I love you and them just not saying it in general, just completely ignoring it. They looked the other direction. As peak times. Peak times.
You want us to kiss? Okay.
Violation. Violation.
Aló, mamá.
Hola, hijo, ¿cómo estás tú?
Bien, chévere, súper ansioso. Coño, ya mañana es el gran día. Last night, when Jeremy went back home, everything was really weird. It's not the page I thought I was gonna be on. And it worries me a lot that I don't even know what's gonna happen in the future. So I feel that I need to talk with my mom, because she will probably give me the best answer, or she will try to make me feel better.
Clara, ¿cómo estás?
Está bien.
Bueno, ¿cómo están los preparativos? Cuéntame.
No, bien, mira, todo para el lugar está súper bien.
Ah, me decías que vas a colocar estratégicamente la cámara en algún sitio.
Sí, tú tranquila que tú vas a ver.
Ajá.
That my family is gonna be watching my wedding makes me feel so good. But at the same time, me having questions the day before my wedding is not the page I thought I was gonna be on.
Do you know what I've realized? I haven't seen a season, myself in particular, I haven't seen a season that has had a couple that has like been, actually no, hold on a minute. I think we we had it with Jesse and, is it Jesse and Jennifer? Jesse, what was that name? Jesse and someone. It wasn't Jesse and Darcy, it was Jesse and someone else. Either way though, right? All I know is this year, I feel like that 90 Day Fiancé, TLC, they're missing couples that show us intimacy. Couples that generally have like an actual vibe. Like, the fact is, there are couples in this world who are very sexual but also very toxic too. TLC love this whole toxic freaking vibes with their couples. Okay, well, you can keep your toxic formula, but why don't you bring in couples that when we look at them, we can be like, at least we see that, you know, you have some kind of funkiness, and at least we can see why you're together. Like the couples that we have here, I'm watching them like, I don't even know how you even got together. It looks like if you was both in a room together and it was sexy time, you both would look at each other thinking, what the fuck do I do next? Yeah, well, Jennifer and Jesse, that was the only couple, I think, the last couple that I saw that actually sexual, like, you know what I'm saying, okay? I'm just saying, man, they need to bring in couples, man, couples that bring some sort of aura, you know what I mean? That like give themselves that look of like, girl, I don't like you right now, but I will rip your clothes up. Boy, I don't like you, but put that D in my mouth right now. I swear to God. You know what I mean? Give us something. Like, it's just the same thing now. I've noticed every single couple this season is literally, every couple in this season, I'm just like, you definitely have a boring sex life. You must do. I just don't see it being anything interesting in any kind of way. How are you actually together? Please, I don't understand. Memphis was all over Hamza. Well, I mean, Memphis and Hamza had it a little bit, but it was more like Memphis, no. Yeah, but that was very temporarily, you know what I mean? I need one that's really like, you know what I mean? Like a really good, like, you know what I mean? Really, yeah, they need to, come on. None of this nonsense here, man. Like, but I gotta see that loving. I mean, honestly, each time I watch an episode of 90 Day Fiancé, I just saying to myself, this is why I'm not in a relationship. They're making me forget about the good parts of a relationship. You know what I mean? The good parts of it. The happy times. The time when you're looking at each other like, as if you're ready just to rip each other apart. Like a bunch of hyenas. They don't give us that. Nah. Slacking.
Make me feel insecure. Pero te quería hablar de algo.
Okay.
Yo le tenía preguntas acá.
Wait, hold on a minute. J-Mo needs a woman who would treat him the way he deserves to be treated. Have you been watching the same show as us? What do you mean he needs a woman he deserves a woman's... No, listen. He's a kid. That's his issue. He's not a man. Even if you give him a woman that treats him the way he deserves to be treated, he's still going to be a kid. That's his biggest problem. He's not ready for a relationship. He's not ready for one in any kind of way. The only reason, listen, I'm telling you now, you give Cara a man, her relationship is different. She picked him for a reason. She wants someone to control because she knows he's a little kid. No. Mark, why gotta be disgusted for, Mark? Why gotta be disgusted for? Mark is like, that was Darcy and Georgie, Madzie. He put that saying on her panties. Yo, like, listen. I don't know why you got to bring in Darcy into the conversation. Ain't nobody want to think about Darcy in that kind of way, okay? Why you got to do that? Forget that. That's irrelevant. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be hurting our... Don't be traumatizing us now. Come on. Allow it. Come on, allow it. Gmo is charming. Poor lad. Sometimes I do wonder what people watch. I clearly watch something completely different to everyone else. I'm not saying he's not charming. I'm just saying he's a kid. And I don't really know how being a kid is charming, personally. I just think that he's a guy that he's a guy who's got good looks, and that's about it. But he has no personality in any kind of way. Everything he says is delicate. It's like a robot, you know. Hey guys, he's like a delicate robot, bruh. I'm telling you now. There's a woman. Listen, Gino's the kind of person that will bore you. He'd be a boring partner. The only type of woman that can date him right now is the type of woman that wants to control him, and that's Cara, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Any other woman, you'd be bored. You give him a woman that he deserves, you're gonna be bored. You're gonna be like, I mean, but he's kind of boring still. What else does he bring to the table? All he does is talk nonsense.
¿Sabes? Y más porque me fui a cortar el cabello. La persona que me estaba cortando el cabello, yo no sé, estuvimos hablando y le terminé contando un poquito de la relación que tengo con Cara. Ella es mandona, sigue diciéndome no para toda vaina. O sea, ella me dijo que cualquier tipo de problema en una relación es mejor mejorarlos antes de casarse, porque ella dice que cuando ya las personas están casadas ya no hay más nada que cambiar.
Por supuesto, si hay algo que tú tengas que hablar con ella, es bueno que lo hagas ahora. Pero por supuesto que también después del matrimonio, también hay que hablar, porque, o sea, habrán cosas o costumbres que ella pueda adquirir o tú puedes adquirir después del matrimonio, qué sé yo, a lo largo del tiempo que estén juntos. Entonces, es una cosa que ya venga de atrás, sino que es algo que sea nuevo.
Bueno, ayer en la cena, yo le tenía eso 2 días antes de la boda. Yo me sentía como un poco nervioso. Yo le hice sentir a ella que estaba inseguro.
Que tenía dudas.
Que tenía dudas.
Las dudas son normales. Desde que conociste a Cara, tú sabes Cara, el espíritu alegre que ella tiene.
Sí, el rochelero.
Si quiere salir con sus amigas, es el libre albedrío, ¿sabes?
Claro.
Tienes que dejarla hacer.
¿No?
Y ella también.
Sí.
Ella es una mujer grande ya. Sabe lo que quiere. Por eso se está casando contigo. El matrimonio no es una cárcel, papá. Tienen que cuidarse mutuamente, papá, ¿oíste?
Sí. Gracias. My mom makes me feel like I can breathe a little bit. She told me that in every relationship, there are gonna be things that we have to fix. But there are many things that makes us feel in love, and they are bigger than the things that make us fight. It's actually incredible how my mom can make me feel better. Gracias, ¿no? Gracias de verdad por hablar un ratico y por darme buenos consejos. It puts me in the mood to get ready and go and get married.
Te quiero mucho.
Yo también, mamá.
We talked about how
If only his mother knew the Rukara, her advice would have been different. Should have been like, you know, I change my mind. What's going on in Hawaii? Hawaii, Heather, hope you're good. Hope you're good hope everything's all good in the hood. That's why I'm here. I love hearing everyone's opinion. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Come on now, let them know, Rick. That's why we're here, is to get people's opinions. You know what I mean? Come on, let's not mess about. My admin needs to go home. That relationship was based on infatuation, no substance, or mutual respect. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. M. Cole, how you doing? Welcome to the stream.
okay.
I was just about to win too.
No, you weren't.
Come on, they're knocking on the door. I feel like I'm 15 years old.
Me.
Yeah, seeing them there sitting right next to each other feels like we're about to have some serious talk.
So you guys have been here for a few months, and we just want to kind of talk about what the plans were for you guys and what you were thinking in terms of moving out.
So you're kicking us out, is what you're saying?
So we talked about, before Miona came, that you could stay with us for a few months. We all had talked about the end of the year, after you guys got married.
No, you said to the end of the year, so that's another whole full month.
So that's what we're talking about. We want to firm up plans.
So you're getting married soon, somewhere. Where's that?
I don't know yet.
You're getting married sometime soon. So when is that?
I don't know yet.
Oh, okay. So that's where we want to kind of figure out.
That's why we need just a little bit more time just to figure it out. My parents are on some bull. They're just not trying to help out. They're not supportive. I just not what I expected. It seems like they're just trying to kick us out. So what's the...
So again, this goes back to plans. This isn't personal. This isn't about not wanting to be there. We've said over and over and over that we want to be at your wedding, and we needed to know when so that we could make plans.
Yeah, but we didn't know when this K1 fiance visa was going to come through. We got the interview date a week before, in the end of the summer, so we didn't have time to even plan anything. We didn't have 10 months to plan anything.
Okay, so
you had 3 months to plan something.
I know, we're still in those 3 months, so it's right.
So I don't want to argue about that because, Jabri.
I know, but that's if you think about it, it's kind of like a slap in the face a little bit.
Nope, it's not a slap in the face.
You know what though? The fact is this, right? Yeah, this guy's a clueless. This guy is an idiot. Jabri is. The fact is this, yeah. This is the fact of the matter. He's talking about we haven't had time. I remember in the very first episode that we met Jabri, right? He was talking about how he wanted to marry Miona and they were going to do all these things. So the fact is though, right? He already knew that he was going to marry her before she even arrived in America. So therefore, he had time. Both of them had time. In fact, they both knew they were going to get married before she arrived in America. So therefore, they both had time to plan when they were going to get married. So I don't know why he's acting as if he wasn't given time. I'm sorry, mate, but I'm on your parents' side here. Yeah, you've had time. It's been 3 months and the time before that, and you've done nothing but be a little bitch.
You had plenty of time.
Exactly, Tammy. Where is the energy that he gives online? Exactly, Mr. Love and Light. We've seen no love and light throughout the season. It was a very good point.
Before Miona came, to look for places to get married because you knew this was going to happen eventually. We are following up with the plans for you two to be on your own, starting a married life in your own place at the end of the 90 days.
For me, I needed something like this to happen so Jibri can realize that we need to leave. But from the other side, I feel really sorry for Jibri. Like, I'm not saying anything because I don't know what to say. I feel horrible. Like, I would never do that to my kid.
I'm just saying I would have expected a little bit of help. Maybe you guys could have tried to help us figure it out. Helped us, you know. I don't know.
Why wouldn't it help you figure it out when you already figured it out in the first place? Like I said before, in the very first episodes, this guy, both of them two were moving like they had it figured it out.
Hey, you're 28 years old. You're an adult. Okay, it's your wedding. We've just learned at an early age.
Facts. Let him know you're an adult. Facts. Why are you looking to get married if you're not ready for it, huh? You need help from mommy and daddy to get married, do you? Idiots. Yo, Melissa, are you okay today? Melissa woke up today and just chose violence. She's like, don't import a lover with no money. Yo, that's a savage comment. Yo, man, I thought I was savage, man. Don't import a lover with no money. You might as well say that for everyone. Mohammed, Kobe, G-Mo. That's basically the whole foreign cast. So, hey, I love it. I'm all for it. I'm with you, girl. Don't worry. I'm with you, man, because goddamn. It goes one of the two ways. It's either don't import don't bring a partner into America if you haven't got money to support them, or don't bring them in if it's like, you know what I mean, like they all got it backwards. I know. Listen, I'm not gonna ask someone to move to the UK. If I met someone from abroad, I'm not gonna ask them to move here if I know that I can't afford them. You know what I mean? That makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, though, let's not get it twisted. If I met someone from abroad, they're not gonna come here without having some savings too. Do you see what I'm saying? If I meet you, if I was to go abroad, right, and I was to meet someone, I don't know, like in America or like in European country or something like that, whatever, right? And then we decide when we want to be together. If you haven't got savings before I even met you, you have no money behind your name before I even met you, already know this: we're not even going to be in a relationship, because I don't do people that are not good with savings. You see what I'm saying? It tells me already that, that's a red flag to me. If you got no savings, that's a red flag to me. That's the way I see it, but that's just me, because I'm someone that I have I like to have securities in place, in case things go south, especially after COVID. We all suffered a lot during the the pandemic and lockdown, and the people that suffer the most are the people that had no savings. If that didn't teach you, that's your fault. You got the woman. Mazzy, you got the women in the chat checking their bank accounts. Struggle love is trash. I'm telling you, man. Zaddy, I'm broke. I wonder if TLC would give me a job scamming a foreign chick. Oh, but Madzi, you forget that Jabri's an international superstar from the Black Serbs. Put some respect on his name. Taito makes him literally laugh every time I see his stupid face. Let them know. No business trying to find international love if you got no funds. I'm telling you though, because the fact is, if we're looking at the situation, right? Yeah, if Mione came over with some money, that would have been helpful. If Kobe came in with a whole lot more money, considering he's got a kid and now 2 kids to look after. To be fair, Kobe's a perfect example. You've got a kid. You're traveling from, is it Cameroon, I believe, to America with only 4K, and you've got a kid to look after and a woman. Are you okay? You need to come in with a good maybe 10K plus. That's just generous. And now you've got a second kid as well, and you only had 4K. And the worst thing is, he's ready to use half of that 4K on a ring to Emily. That's what makes it worse. He's got 2 kids and just about 2K in his name. What kind of stupidity is that? Mohammed comes over with no money and he's crying about, I need to get married so I can get a job. Why didn't you come with some savings in the first place, you fool? What's wrong? Listen, I'm telling you now. Listen, 20K even. I'm telling you. I'm just saying, if you're gonna meet someone abroad, and then you or they have to travel to move to your location, or you're traveling to move to their location, make sure you're bringing a check though. Still, I'm telling you, man, it's better that way, because the worst thing is to have to rely on somebody else. If you're relying on someone else's bank account, it causes problems in your relationship. And that is what we're witnessing. You know what I'm saying, okay? No romance without finance. M-Co's going in. 200 in the chat. Let's get 150 likes. Let's go. 150 likes, people. Come on now. Make sure you hit that subscribe button too. Come on now. Share the video. Share the live right now. Let's go. Come on now. Plus, parents are supporting these. Yes, plus, parents are sponsoring these people. Facts. Let's not forget though. We've got parents who is it? Kalani and Oswello. Oswello sponsored by flipping Kalani's parents. Can you imagine? Man traveling from Hawaii to flipping, was it Samoa? No, so it's small, right? Yeah. To America to then get sponsored by her family, and then to make it worse, he then treats Kalani like absolute dog poop, whilst her parents are sponsoring him. With Emily, he needs 100K and some. Yeah, Vanessa, you're right. 100K and some. You know this. Lisa checked her bank. My bank card is still okay with the savings. Lisa went to the bank card real quick. She's like, yeah, man, I got savings. I'm telling you, I promise, I got savings. let me see it. But let's get into it, man. Watch those DR dudes. But let's get into it, man. Come on now.
We have to make very solid boundaries with Jabri for him to follow through with things.
And to be honest with you, to be honest with you, like even if it's not a relationship that's if with someone that's abroad, even if you're meeting someone that's in the same country as you, the same state as you, the same town as you, the same city as you, okay? In my opinion, personally, if they're working, that's good. But if they don't really have any savings, it's not the end of the world, because clearly if they're working and they're able to pay their bills and it's still able to live a good life, then fair enough. That's still a balance to some degree. But really and truly, if you know you're someone that if you are a saver, savers are better off with people that are savers. You know what I'm saying? I'm a saver, so I like to be, you know what I'm saying? Linda, yes, Linda is a new member. What's going on, Linda? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're good. Come on now. What's going on, girl? Happy to see you on the other side. Come on now. More people should become members as well. You know what I mean? Whether it's Patreon or it's here, I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? But probably want to be members of Patreon though. You know what I mean? Patreon's where it's at though. You know what I'm saying? But either way, both places. Yes, Topaz, but Maddie neglecting me. Well, how am I neglecting you? Girl told me she was gonna dive into the DM. You didn't come to the DM. What am I supposed to do? Don't get ideas though. Anyway, let's get into this one, man.
If there's any wavering, then he'll take advantage of that.
Jabri is acting like we've all of a sudden decided to kick him out. We've been talking about this for months. This was the agreement.
So, this is your commitment. Regardless, end of the year.
No, we're gonna be out before then.
Okay.
So, okay, that's your choice to do that.
No, we're gonna pack our stuff because you guys don't want to help us with this, so or want us here.
I don't think we ever said that. Did we say that?
No,
we didn't say that.
I feel like I'm 15 years old again.
I feel like you're being 15 years old again too.
All right, this conversation's over. There's nothing else I need to say.
If you want to ever ask for help from either one of us,
Yeah,
please feel free.
okay.
It was directed at Miona, not you.
Thank you. I'm gonna go check on you.
Okay.
Love and light, everyone. Love and light.
I feel like I really just need a little bit of a break. You didn't get lost.
No,
You're getting to know your area and the town, right?
of course, but I never get lost. It's very easy.
Wedding is right around the corner. I just thought it would be nice to get my squad, the girls, back together and be able to spend some more time together so we can get to know each other a little better. Because it's kind of a tumultuous.
He has enough money to get his hair bleached and new tattoos and fun studio time, but he can't pay a bill or cook a meal for his parents. Maddie, can you make sense out of no sense? Exactly, and that's a sweater, right? That's a sweater for you right there, exactly.
It's the first meeting, so I'm gonna see if everybody can come.
Oh, and where is that house?
At our house.
Really?
I get that Muhammad was uncomfortable about how forward the squad was being with him, and from what he insinuated, it's like basically he never wanted to see or talk to them again, and I was pretty devastated by that. I don't want to lose any of these people in my life, so I really hope that we can smooth things over. So what I thought would be nice if we do a fire ceremony and expose you to some of the other kind of healing work that I do. I'm trying to show you this is my ceremony, my rituals that I do that mean a lot to me. And I feel like I'm so open to learning about your religion, going to the mosque and experience it. This is my church.
I just, if I don't feel comfortable around them, why you're pushing me to be around them? If they are...
I'm asking you to do something that means a lot to me. Can I just would appreciate you being more open. What I'm trying to show you.
I don't like them. I'm open about it.
That's not being open. That was one meeting.
If we are in Egypt, I would never have these kind of friends to be my fiancé friends. And I would never share the same table as the squad anymore. I wouldn't see them in my wedding day. I just want to remind you that they were not very respectful to me.
Can you like think of me? Like
Worried
how
about
hard this is for me? Like I'm stuck in the middle. These people mean so much to me. You mean so much to me. Like this is important for me to try to like make things better, make things work. I'm not that close with my family, so I've built and created a new family with my friends. That's why they're so important to me, because I don't really have a sense of family anymore. They're my family now. The day of our wedding, that people are like feeling ill feelings towards each other, that's gonna break my heart.
I just want to let that very clear to you, that I'm not gonna allow any person to interrogate me anymore.
I'm asking you to just experience something that I do with some friends of mine.
This sounds crazy to me.
If you want to ask me like, hey, what's this?
I mean, listen, at the end of the day, if you ask me, just meet them again. You met them once, and the Karens were not very nice, but now give them a second chance and see how it goes. It's just that simple. If you want that green card, do what you gotta do, bro.
Huh?
Have you seen my phone?
Not really.
How are you feeling?
Guillermo and I had dinner last night, and we haven't really talked since, and it's just been a lot of tension happening. I don't know how he feels about getting married now. And I want to feel 100% confident going into my wedding day that he's committed to me and loves all of me the same way that I love him. After last night, feeling a little...
Yeah.
I don't, you know.
About last night. So sorry, really. I didn't mean to be fighting before our wedding.
What just made me like really a little bit, a lot of bit concerned.
Like, I didn't mean to make you feel insecure or make myself feel...
What's going on, Trisha? I don't know where you been, Trisha. Hey, you're coming in late, Trisha, but thank you for the super chat, Trisha. Jabri, aka David Bill, aka and Brat's Doll have long lied about everything from marriage to music. They're only here for followers, money, and scamming. Oh, absolutely. You're not wrong there at all, Trisha. You know, the matter of fact is, like I said before, you know, the energy that Jabri brings on the TV show to the one he brings online. Two different type of energies, Mr. Love and Light. It's like the guy is a fraud. Both of them are frauds, you know what I mean? And that is just the grand scheme of it, you know. And do you know what the thing that actually disappoints me the most out of Jabri and Miona is that I'm actually really disappointed in Miona though, because I thought that she would have been someone that would have at least gone for someone that isn't a kid. You know what I mean? Like someone that isn't a big crybaby. I would have thought they should have at least gone for someone that is an actual man. You know what I mean? Not someone that's literally a wuss. Like, I don't understand why she has decided to settle herself. This clown. And we all know, 100% I'm telling you now, he is in, well, to be fair, at this point, they are both probably in debt, to be honest with you.
Well, it just makes you feel like you don't know that if you want to spend the rest of your life with me, and we're about to like sign off on that in like a day.
And I have just some questions, isn't it? It's really normal in some way.
If you want to ask me like, hey, what's the schedule for tomorrow? That's one thing, but like to be questioning the whole relationship is like a lot to be doing. You know, I want to feel comfortable that you're going to show up tomorrow for our wedding.
I'm going to show up, mommy.
Yeah.
We're going to be married.
Yes. Now that Guillermo's apologized, I guess everything's resolved. I'm going to chalk up what happened with Guillermo, a lot of emotions going on, and ultimately I am who I am, and so he has to accept that, and I think he's accepted that, or at least I hope so.
I just really want everything to be okay.
Me too, I just want to enjoy tomorrow.
And I want you to enjoy exactly.
Oh, Jabri was able to flex harder in Surrey because his family wasn't there blowing up his lies. That is a very, very good point. Very good point. You got a lot of busy women this season, baby boys too. Yep, that's very true. A lot of bossy women, sorry. Yep. Eve, send Miami back to Egypt immediately. I'm seeing some new names today though, you know what I mean? This is good, you know. I like seeing new names in the chat, okay, ladies and gentlemen. That's always a good sign that we are growing. So shout out to all the people that are new to the live stream, okay? As I assume that you're also new to the channel. So shout out for obviously making it to your very first live stream. And I would like to say that I hope that the first live stream is satisfactory to your needs, but I already know it is. Why? Because I have confidence in myself and I have confidence in the community that we have here, that anyone that comes new is always going to enjoy the chat and is always going to enjoy the hospitality too, because, well, every single one of us is amazing. I mean, yeah, amazing, right? Never trust an African man that smiles. Yeah. If you was here for yesterday's live stream, you would know what I mean about never trust an African man or Caribbean man that smiles. But you had to be here yesterday to know what I'm talking about. But yeah, if he wasn't here for yesterday's live stream, then that whole joke about the that's gonna go over your head. But yeah. Sorry, now I'm making myself laugh. Anyway, thank you for the super chat there, Lisa. Attention, super chat. I need to calm myself down. I need to calm myself down too. Shout out. Thank you for that one. Thank you for the super chat again. But yeah, no, again, shout out every single person that is new to the channel, every single person that's obviously, and obviously it's your first time being here, but also most importantly, shout out every single person that's in the building right now, even the silent viewers, come on now. But don't forget though, guys, you got the option to become a member of the channel for that early access to content. Come on now, and also a member of Patreon. Now remember, guys, yes, that reminds me as well. Also, in terms of Patreon, so right now on Patreon, as you know, in case you don't know, to be fair, so right now on Patreon we have 90-day fiance, 90-day diaries. So we cover 90-day diaries on Patreon, Teen Mum UK on Patreon. We cover married at first sight on Patreon, and also as well, as of I believe July 29th, we will also be covering Love After Lockup as well when that starts to air on Patreon as well. Okay, so that is extra content there, and the great thing about it being on Patreon is that first and foremost, every video on Patreon is good quality. I don't have to worry about this editing nonsense. It's all great quality, full HD, that's for starters. And also, it's unrestricted, which means when I'm reacting to it, I'm just effing and blind and saying, what the? What? I don't have to actually hold my tongue like I do on YouTube. So we all have the freedom to just let it out how we want to let it out. So there is that too, you know what I mean? So yeah, so just bear that in mind. But those are the things that are happening right now, and also also coming towards Patreon as well. Okay, so bear that in mind. You dig? Come on now, we don't mess about. Anyway, let's continue. You dig?
Tonight, my girls want to get together and have like a little bachelorette celebration, and so I just want to be able to relax with my friends and have a good time before my wedding. We're gonna be a bunch of girls up here having fun. No boys allowed, so you gotta stay downstairs.
Beautiful. Yeah, and about alcohol.
What about it?
I mean, control a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying no guarantees, but I'll try.
Yeah. Really, everything's gonna be okay tomorrow. Everything's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah, alright. Come in, milady. How are you? No, how are you? I'm Rick. You know, it's fine. I'm so excited.
Yes, let's get 100 subs on Patreon. That would be good. I mean, if we can get 100 people on Patreon, that would be freaking awesome, to be fair. You know what I'm saying? Come on now.
Excited for my bachelorette. We just wanted to do a pajama party at my house so we can be comfortable and hang out.
Oh yeah, my apologies. The link for Patreon is actually down below in the description, just so you know, okay? Yes, my apologies, yes.
Out and have lots of fun. We can be as loud as we want. We can drink all we want. Oh my god, literally everyone's bought a bottle. Honestly, it's just like the best girls' night ever. Where's Guillermo today? Guillermo's actually downstairs, but he's just gonna not interrupt us at all.
No puede ser. Chiquis, but you're not gonna be part of the party, chiquis. ¿Por qué no? No? You wanna be with Papa?
Here. Tim! Hello. The man of the hour. Hello. I'm so glad you could make it. What did you do? I set up a bunch of
Yeah. Are you crazy like your mom? Yeah, you are crazy like your mom, right?
We're gonna pop the bottle. Oh, this is on you.
I am so excited for this bachelorette party. She deserves something so amazing. She's worked so hard, and she's beautiful.
Show of vocals of whoever thought I'd get married. Yeah. Silence. Cheers to Kara being married. A lifetime full of peace. Thank you. Yeah, no, but in all seriousness, last night at dinner, we were having our last night as a single couple, and it very quickly turned into these are the things that worry me about you.
What were the things that he was bringing up?
No, he's like, when we go out, and we're partying at 9:30. You know what I'm saying? But I felt like he was asking me to change who I am.
So what was your answer to Guillermo when he asked you?
I was like, well, I think you really need to think about if you want to spend the rest of your life with someone like me, because you got down on one knee and you gave me a ring and you said you want to spend your life with me, and now 2 days prior,
Kara's very assertive, and she's always been like that. So Guillermo has to just kind of put his foot down when he needs to. But that's something that they have to.
I feel like he's making me do an ultimatum. If you don't change, maybe I won't show up.
Where else is he gonna go?
He has no qualms about going back to Venezuela. He's like, listen, I love my country and I miss my family.
He's just looking for some security, and I feel like it scares him that you're just in that moment, that's just your personality, and you want to continue to party and have fun.
He's like, uh-oh.
And he's a little scared. He's lost a lot, and he wants to gain something so great, but he's fearful of that.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I've never hidden the fact that, like, I am outgoing. Like, I am a lot to handle. Like, I am outspoken. I'm very, like, focused and driven, and I have a million projects going on at once. And, like, it's who I am.
When you met them, though?
I've been like that since the day I was born. Yeah. I mean, I get scared thinking about if I had to marry myself. Like, you know, I'm like, damn, that's a lot.
So is he showing up on Friday?
Yes. Freddie took off work, so
I definitely have always been who I am my whole life, and I don't foresee it changing a whole lot. I think my friends know that too. And I think Guillermo's just up in arms right now because of the pressure of the wedding, and so it's just weird, you know? I hope it simmers down after we get married. Cheers! Cheers!
Well, that was an amazing scene. Thank you so much for that. I mean, the end of the day, in a nutshell, so basically, you're not going to change your ways. Thank you very much. We already know you're not going to change your ways. How many times are you going to tell us you're going to be who you are regardless? Like, power, change the channel. Come on now. I've said this before and I've said again. The saddest thing about this season for me, myself in particular, is that the only couple that I can actually find somewhat entertaining, sadly, it's actually, honestly, to be honest with you, like, Emily and Kobe is actually, sorry that I actually has something towards it. I don't know what it is. But anyway, yeah, let's just get into it.
That's 6 and a baby.
Even though we have so much to do before the wedding, I invited Temperature to come get lunch and meet my family. I mean, he's Kobe's best friend.
I've actually really been disappointed about Emily's behavior on social media. I was actually expecting her to be kind of a bit like Memphis. You know what I mean? Like, to really be kind of like explosive stuff. I'm actually disappointed that she's actually been quite quiet on social media, to be fair, man. I'm like, hello, can you do something, please? You know, content, please. Help a brother out. But I'm just saying, though, like, to be honest, if you look at all the couples that we have here, right? Nobody wants to see Ari and Benny because everyone is fatigued by their boring relationship now. No one see Cara and Jimo anymore because literally they bring nothing to the show whatsoever. Patrick and Thais, no one really wants to see them two. People only want to see John, to be fair, because he's the only one that brings something to their relationship. Who else am I missing? Then Jabri and Miona, no one really cares for their storyline. Not because it's boring, but because everybody already knows their storyline. The whole storyline was already leaked pretty much way before the show even freaking started. So they have no point in any kind of way. So then any week that we have when we don't see Kobe and Emily, it's kind of a style week because the fact is though, Emily brings in her entitlement, which people love to watch to just call her out on. Then we've got Emily's family who people enjoy watching because again, we can call them out for their BS. That's about it. Kobe brings nothing to the table apart from his stupidity. Simple as that. I mean, maybe we can put in Jabri's mother in there as well. Jabri's mother and parents, they bring something to the show. But generally speaking, just look at the couples. I just broke it down for you, like. And that's why I say, like, sadly, like, I think last episode, oh, that's it. Oh, yeah. Then we had Jabri. Yeah, the fact that I forgot about it. And then we've got Bilal and fucking, and Shahida. I legit just forgot about them. I literally just told you, you know what I mean? The fact that I forgot about them too just says it all. Like, honestly, each week that Emily and Kobe's not on it, those are always the most draining weeks. Tell me I'm lying.
Gonna be his best man, and it's super important to me that we all, you know, just hit it off. Oh my gosh, so you had fun last night, babe?
Yeah, I think last night was super fun. I mean, temperature.
Good, I can't wait to meet him.
Yeah.
I think it's important to know your fiance's friends. Like, maybe I get to see a different side of my husband.
Oh, damn. And then there's Mohammed and Eve. I literally just forgot about Mohammed and Eve. And then we got Mohammed and Eve, which they bring something to the show a little bit, to be fair, with their recent arguments. I give them that. You know what I mean? They bring something. And to be fair, though, I feel like TLC should have incorporated her friends in the season a whole lot more. Because they definitely would have brought something else to the show too. But you see what I'm saying? Like, the couples are just so freaking forgettable. It's a myth.
That, I don't know.
Somebody's here.
Like, last point, like, legit. Whenever they do an episode without Emily, I always remember that Emily's not in it. That's the saddest part. But if they do one without a certain couple, I'm like, that's nice.
excited to meet Kobe's friend, Temperature.
Yeah, Baba.
I think Kobe seems happier to see a familiar face and, you know, someone who gets him.
Yeah. Welcome to Salina, man. What's that?
To Salina, Kansas. Oh my gosh. Can you believe you're here?
Yeah.
Yeah?
But you're from the same area, region of Cameroon.
Yeah.
So cool.
I've been here for like 1 year almost.
Huh? And you like it?
Kobe, be careful though, because Emily's the kind of person that'll probably sleep with your friend. You know what I'm saying? Be careful now. You know what I mean? Like, you know, Emily. Be careful, Kobe. You might find temperature with Emily soon. You know what I'm saying? I mean, all I know is Daddy said at the very beginning that Emily has a habit of keeping her legs open. Remember when Daddy said that? Emily's like, how you doing, temperature? Temperature's like, okay, no eye contact.
Yeah, there's a place to be.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Kansas is a place. US is a place to be, but there's one big fan community in Ohio. Yeah.
We don't have any of that. yeah. Did we still need a few minutes? I think we're ready. Okay. I'm gonna do the chicken piccata, and then Kobe's gonna get lasagna. You like the lasagna, right?
Yeah, I think I can go with that.
Please.
Okay, I'll have a Kobe.
She wants to do almost everything.
I was literally gonna say that. Look at that. Yeah, right.
It was my first day meeting Emily, and considering the way Emily is treating Kobe, I think they have been living the American lifestyle because Emily is the boss. So I told Kobe to stand up as a man and start doing things the way they're supposed to be. What do you want, Baba?
Kobe.
It's actually, I'll say it again, but the fact that Temperature thinks that the American lifestyle is the woman being a boss is hilarious to me. That is hilarious to me. So one-minded. Thank you for the super chat, Trisha. Bratstow, aka Blackfish, Slivers have unearthed her old IG. She is white as snow, thin blonde hair, thin lips, and changed her last name to Bell no longer. Yeah, no, I think I've seen pictures of her in the past. I haven't seen her old IG though. I didn't know she had that, but I have seen pictures of her in the past.
Honey. Oh my goodness. I have to freak out on you.
Yeah, it would be my pleasure to see them together, but I believe the key is just to teach the wife what she's supposed to do.
My man said what? He has to teach the wife what she's supposed to do. Wow! That is not the kind of friend that you need. What kind of advice is that? Teach the wife what? Teach her who? Teach her huh? How she needs to what? Is this guy okay? This is why he has this mentality about, oh, in America, the women are the boss. Oh, you are clueless. What do you mean teach someone? You shouldn't be teaching anybody in a relationship. At the end of the day, you go in a relationship with someone that you're compatible with. No teaching needs to be done. Okay? You can learn from one another, but we do not teach. No. Unless that is just a poor choice of words. Nah, that's definitely not. No, that's not. Every African person knows what the word teach means. That wasn't even a poor choice of words. And I'm gonna say that now because sometimes people say, yeah, remember though, English isn't his first language. Well, the good thing is I can strongly say as an African person myself that we all know what the word teach means. He's saying, yo, bro, you gotta make her submissive. Yes, you must teach her the submissive ways. Africa, the man is always the man. He's always the leader. Yes. The one who's the provider. You know the funny thing is, Temperature's telling him that he has to teach her, right? Because in Africa, the man is always the provider, right? But guess what though? Kobe isn't the provider though, is he though? So even if Kobe wants to bring in the African mentality, how can you do it when you're not the provider yet? You don't have a job yet. You're living at her parents' house. How can you tell him that you have to teach her how to be a wife when he's living in her parents' Yo, go get another friend. No. This ain't the friend. 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 He's about to get you in trouble. Everybody be talking about how this family is the Get Out family. It's about to get a whole Get Out real soon. I'm finished. Oh dear Lord.
To Kobe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not married yet, but what I know, with African men, we need a whole lot of respect for my ladies. Yeah, so
I give him respect.
I do think so.
Yeah, of course.
The way this guy has turned up to the dinner, and he's telling Emily off in front of her parents, in front of her family. This guy's moving mad. Yo, Kobe, I feel sorry for you because once temperature leaves, guess who's going to get the backlash? Kobe, he's setting you up for the backlash. When temperature goes back to Hawaii, to Ohio, my friend, you better bend over because the belt is coming out. You're going to get the whip. You know what though? At least Usman's friends would tell these things to Kimbale. You know, when it's just them there. There's no family. You see what I'm saying? This brother's coming in and he's telling her, you need to show respect in front of... Yo, I want to see this guy more often. He's the instigator. I thought John was bad. The difference between Temperature and John is that John is doing it on purpose to try and run a relationship. Temperature is just being Temperature. That's the worst part. He has no clue what he's doing. He's causing damage. Oh, let's go.
You know it's always we are family, right?
No.
Do you know if Kobe is supposed to be the apple, so we need to sit with everyone and govern his people?
Okay.
You need to stay there with
What is he, like a prince? Wait, what did you say?
Yes. No, I'm not.
We're talking
My
about...
dad. What? Your dad is? My dad is from the royal family.
I am so confused. Like, this is huge news. Like, do we have a castle in Cameroon? Like, what is going on?
Fuck's sake. Wait. Do you know what's... Yo, Temperature, please leave. Please leave. You're making it worse. The worst thing that you could do is make Emily believe that Kobe's got bare money. If you're gonna make him believe that he's got money, he's done out here. Emily's gonna be like, so you bought me a fake ring for what? You're what? You come from a who? You know she's gonna hang on to that for a long time now. Oh, I'm finished. Sorry, this is it.
Exactly, Coben. So your dad's like a king, or is he
Not
a
a king,
prince?
like, let me explain something to you. Like, in Cameroon, like, there's 200 and something tribes, and all those tribes have like chiefdoms. They have chiefs.
Right.
Those people are all from the royal family.
Do you see yourself being a chief one day?
Nah,
Never.
I'm far away from that. So I choose my own path, you know.
I thought I knew Kobe pretty well, until this secret came out, because I'm like, that's a big thing. Why wouldn't you tell me?
Emily's thinking, so basically you decided to become a lowlife rather than become a king. So basically I could have married a king. Emily's thinking about the other lifestyle. Oh, so I could have married a king. I could have married a prince who's going to become a king. But you're telling me that you don't want that? Excuse me. We are going back to Cameroon right now, and you're going to tell them that you want to come back into the fold, and you're going to be a king one day. I want the royalties. Emily's moving mad. Emily's like, oh, I didn't know these things about him. Oh, okay.
I would have told you in the 2 years that we've been talking every day forever. Okay, so wait. But you have no money and no kingdom to go rule.
Yeah, I have just me, myself. He was just citing an example.
I'm trying to make you understand that Kobe has the final say. And you get married to an African, not an American, so the man is the head of the family, meaning you belong to him.
I think there's a reason why you're not married.
Hearing Temperature and more about where Kobe's come from has been very eye-opening because Kobe's never expressed this on this level.
Yeah, Emily's very much independent and strong-willed, so talking about the man being the king of the castle, that's not going to happen.
Sorry, hold a minute. No. Daddy-o, you're lying to me now. You're lying. Daddy-o, he said that Emily is very independent. Does Emily have a job? And if she does have a job, does she have a job that is going to, you know, allow her to not live in her parents' house? Oh wait, she doesn't, does she? Where does the independency come? I mean, yes, she's independently stubborn. Oh, I understand that. Yeah, I'm independently stubborn 100%. But she's not independent in the way that she's not independent in the right way. Talking about Emily's this and that. Emily wants a bigger diamond now. Of course she does. Didn't someone say she's a nanny? Yeah, I don't know which. Whatever she is, like independence in my eyes. I see an independent woman as a whole different person. She is controlling, not independent. Exactly. She is controlling, not independent. Independent equals I want my way. That's what I'm saying. Daddy's going wrong.
You know, yes, she's marrying an African man, but he's marrying an American woman. So they have things they're going to have to work out.
I'm saying all this because I'm here before my border year. So I know how things work when it comes to these American ladies. Being that controlling in a relationship.
I don't think that's a fair thing to say in general. Yeah, because you wouldn't say that about a man. You're just saying like, oh, a woman is coming off like that, and that's not okay.
I totally disagree with you because I'm trying to tell you that here in America the system is the lady at the top. So I'm trying to like make her understand that before going to sign that stuff, don't expect that things will be the way it used to be.
I absolutely hate that Temperature is trying to tell me that men are the boss in the relationships. Like, no, we're in America, honey. Like, that's not how it works. But at the same time, Kobe has shown some of this mentality in the past when he's just really worried. Am I going to see more of this Kobe after we get married? Is he going to change and then trying to, like, take control of everything? Do you agree with everything that Temperature is saying?
Well, he said some things that were right. It's true, we are from Africa where, you know, the man is always on top. But if there is respect in the relationship, you know, communication, like, you know, everybody has a role to play. It's like equal. But the man is always on top.
Good luck to you. Good luck to you. Mandem is getting no punani tonight. There's no punani tonight. You know what I mean? If he was trying to find a way to get Emily to finally close her legs and make it all dry down there, you have done it now.
How can I help you?
Can you grab those sticks over there, please? Put some kindling there. And then some of those little sticks we want to use for you guys, though, because you're going to use those to, like, blow into. I've gathered my friends and Muhammad to have the fire ceremony tonight because fire ceremonies are used commonly in Native American cultures to cleanse and purify and also let go of things that maybe have been difficult or hard. And there's a lot of negative energy going on between Muhammad and my friends, and I'm hoping this fire ceremony will bring a little more positive vibes between everyone. Thank you. I definitely hope that Muhammad is open to experiencing something new. I hope the girls will be here shortly. This is an opportunity to start fresh and maybe have an opportunity to all get to know each other in a different way, because I would like to all turn a new leaf so you guys can really understand why I all care about you so much.
I will be nice if they are nice to me. But if I feel judged or attacked, I will defend myself.
Perfect timing. Hi, my love.
That's what I like to see, Ali. I'm so glad I stumbled across his live stream. Come on now. So that's what I like to hear. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Okay. I don't know if you're glad that you stumbled across it because of the host, myself, or because of the live chat, but whichever one, it doesn't matter. I'm happy regardless. You know what I'm saying? And that also reminds me, make sure you hit the subscribe button before you disappear. Okay, come on now, yeah. Subscribe, notification bells on. That's for everybody that's new. Come on now. Oh yeah. Like the stream, guys. Come on, let's get to that 150 or wherever we're at right now. I don't know how many lives we got right now, but however many lives we got, let's add 50 more. Add 50 more to what we already have. Let's go. Come on now.
Hey, how are you?
Hi, Mohammed. How are you? Stick. Anything that you feel like you want to release,
Yes.
you blow, and you can do as many as you
So
want.
I wrote stuff. Like
Cool.
I have a bunch of
Oh,
I
you
have
can-
an intention for you.
Aw.
Yes, and then I have a few that I'm going to be releasing and also manifesting. We do ceremonies like this every moon and every full moon. It's taking time to really make manifest all that we're bringing into our lives. You know, letting go or bringing in. He was so open-minded, and I really want the best for the both of them. But I'm a little worried because we just don't know how committed he really is.
There you go. So for me now, I'm basically going to cleanse my stones that I do a lot of healing work with.
I don't know what they are doing. I just watching and I felt that I'm in a movie.
I now invoke my Maria I am presence to completely override my body and my beings and harmonize all with God's plan, the divine plan. Thank you. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you.
Mohammed, are you going to go to the fire?
No, I'm fine. Thank you. I'm not okay with Eve's beliefs. If we wish something, why we don't ask God? Like, fire has nothing to do with wishes. If that's how Eve and her friends practice their spirituality, that goes against my beliefs. So you should know that's not the best way to get me close to her friends.
So thank you, everyone. Thank you for just being open to an experience, and I hope that, like, we continue to evolve and grow.
What, babe? No, I'm just glad that we're all able to come together.
Yeah, that's right. No.
He is so patronizing. He's like, yeah, that's right. Nah, there was no need for that. That's way too patronizing. But okay, let's get into it.
You still don't like us? Like you don't like us? Remember that?
I felt judged. That's why I was mad at everyone up here.
Well, but do you understand though that we're just like looking out for Eve and making sure that she's okay? Because we don't know you.
The way you were asking me the questions, it was like investigation or something.
No, absolutely.
And you can say the same question with another energy or something.
Let's not fight, please. That's what I would like, and like that's why I just wanted us to spend some time together.
I think he needs to understand that no one's here to purposely insult him or upset him in any way, shape, or form. We're just doing our due diligence as Eve's family and friends, and I think he would do the same for anyone that was in his care or that he cared for a lot. So, no need to get upset. So, what did you think about the fire ceremony, Mohammed?
That's something I never experienced before.
But did you enjoy it? Do you think it was?
I enjoy it. I can get warm, and so this fire was very good. Everything is too weird for me.
It's very frustrating that Mohammed isn't open to what's important to me, because I feel like
Because the fact is, for Mohammed, with Mohammed, it's important for Eve to understand it with his religion, his culture, but it's not important for him to understand her religion, her culture. This guy is a waste man.
I have done a lot to make compromises and respect his belief system. And if he chooses not to compromise for me, it does make me question, is this connection worthy of us taking this final decision and proceeding with getting married?
Y'all enjoy the full moon energy.
A verdade é, meu pai não quer que a gente case. Ele falou que é melhor eu voltar.
Sério?
Quero quebrar o coração do Patrick. Tenho que falar a verdade pra ele.
Still talking. Well, probably not a good sign.
I know.
I mean, at least I'm glad she said something, right? Because that would have been for sure.
Yeah, at least he knows about us getting married, but I'm still like nervous to see like how the conversation went.
Well, yeah, I mean,
We should be happy that like his daughter is happy. She found someone that loves her just as much as he does. Someone that wants to take care of her just like he does forever.
I got a point there, you know? At least you're a good guy, right? And if he's just keeping her from her father. No, I'm just kidding.
No. Nunca.
Tudo bom? Okay.
Falando a verdade, meu pai me afeta porque eu fiquei diferente, eu fiquei pensando, fiquei muito pensativa se realmente essa é uma decisão certa que eu tô tomando, casar com o Patrick. Não tem situação que eu não siga o conselho do meu pai, assim. Eu fiquei confusa.
Como vai?
A verdade é, meu pai não quer que a gente case. Ele falou que é melhor eu voltar.
Sério?
Ele não acredita que você é bom pra mim. Ele não gosta de você.
Ele não gosta de mim?
Desculpa, mamãe.
Você defende mim? Você fala coisas de mim?
Sim,
okay,
eu falei.
So I thought this whole time you like Como eu vou fazer o pai sentir melhor semanas antes de casamento?
Eu te avisei.
Just a gut shot that I wasn't prepared for. Like, this is worse than what I thought it'd be. Like, I never, like, ever.
Quando ele me falou voltar, fiquei pensativa. Eu não vou mentir pra você que eu fiquei pensando, que eu fiquei, sabe, com medo, porque nervoso.
Como você se sente agora? Se você vai ficar aqui, você vai voltar?
Não sei. Realmente ficou parte de mim querendo voltar pro Brasil. Mas ao mesmo tempo eu não quero quebrar o coração do Patrick. Tenho que falar a verdade pra ele e... é muito difícil. Se eu voltar, você vai ficar chateado. Você vai ficar com raiva se eu voltar.
Acho que nós acabamos.
Eu sei. Saudade da minha família, do meu pai. Saudade da minha vida no Brasil. Isso é difícil.
I don't know if I want to, like, be mad. I don't know if I want to, like, console her. This is the first time I've ever seen her cry since we've been together. So, like, to see her cry, I'm terrified right now that Thais is going to decide to stick with her dad and go home. Eu sei agora, muito difícil. Mas eu quero... Nossa, eu quero você ficar comigo. Eu posso imaginar a vida sem você. I mean, I would do anything to be with you.
Next time on 90 Day Fiancé.
Don't be worried about me.
I mean, listen, for me personally, myself in particular, it's very simple. At the end of the day, I know what side I'm on. I'm on the side that obviously I see a lot of you folks in the chat talking about how he's wasted a lot of money on her. And to be honest with you, she was definitely wrong to not tell her dad. And she was definitely wrong to obviously go to the stage without telling them, because at the end of the day, since she's been, obviously Patrick has had to accommodate her, pay for her, all those kind of things. And he did that out of the kindness of assuming that they were going to get married, because that was the plan. But she obviously didn't tell her dad, and now she has told her dad. He doesn't want her to get married. And at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter too much about whether they do get married or not. The biggest issue is that she has made the process more challenging than it needed to be. Yeah, I mean, the process could have been a whole lot more easier if she just told her dad. And then even if her dad said no, at least when she got there, at least Pat would have known what he was getting himself into. The issue is that he's got himself in a situation that he didn't even know he was getting himself into. And that is the biggest problem with her not telling him the situation. So therefore, that you was wrong. You was wrong for your behavior, young lady. You is completely wrong for that. But hey, you know, yeah. It's important that people know what they get themselves into, do you know what I mean? Especially when it's a financial situation as well, you know, because money isn't easy to come for everybody, you know? Some people, maybe, I don't know, but for a lot of us, it's not. And a lot of us, we have to keep working hard and hard for the monies. We're going to invest our money in someone else. We've got to make sure that we know everything's on the table, you know, and, you know, it's going to be worth X, Y, Z. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. But nonetheless, though, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for coming through today's live stream, okay? All right, it's been, like I said before, it's been good to see new faces as well as obviously regular faces, of course. Come on now, it's good to see regular faces and new faces. Regular faces always tells me that clearly what we do here is fantastic and people always want to keep coming back. So that is the main thing about seeing regular faces. So thank you every single person that has been keeping consistent with being a part of every single live stream that we do, and every single person that is being consistent with comments within the uploads, giving us likes, you know what I mean, okay? But at the end of the day, the likes, the comments, the views, that only helps us grow on this channel, which is something that I can only be so extremely thankful for. But apart from that, we've got a whole week ahead of us, ladies and gentlemen. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow for the upload for Seeking Sister Wife, as well as the upload for, what's the other one? The Family Chantel. And of course, I will catch people on Patreon with the upload for 90 Day Diary, which I believe is tomorrow, Tuesday. Yes. if you dig what I'm saying, okay? And of course, the rest of stuff for the following week. Now, I do believe, though, also, if I'm correct, 90 Day Fiancé UK is next week, Sunday. So next week, Sunday, will be 90 Day Fiancé UK. Now, that is only airing on... Did I just move my thing? Oh, damn. That is only airing on Discovery Plus. So, but don't worry, obviously, I'll have it for you guys here. But yeah, but I haven't decided if it's gonna be YouTube or Patreon yet, but we'll see. But anyway, with that being said, though, thank you so much for your time, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. You dig? Come on now, like, subscribe, and peace. Have a good day.